What are the 5 greatest Michael Jordan cards in the world? Well, it's very subjective, and so I decided to ask artificial intelligence. I decided to check on GPT and see what our friend AI thinks are the 5 greatest Michael Jordan cards in the world. Take a second before you watch the video, go ahead and guess and think about what your top 5 Michael Jordan cards would be, and then let's compare it to what GPT tells us are the top 5 Michael Jordan cards in the world. I have some good news out there for you humanists, right? That's now a derogatory term referring to people who think that humans are more intelligent than artificial intelligence and that AI is not going to take over the world. Despite being a relatively useful tool, we are not quite there yet. I have good news for you guys. This is a pretty interesting list, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek just to show you guys how far away GPT is from stealing your job. Are you tired of selling your cards on eBay, creating the listing, taking the pictures, front, back, shipping, non-paying bidders? Let the pros at Fanatics Marketplace do all of the work for you. I do. That's why I use Fanatics for my vaulting and for my selling. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code Cajun, all capital letters, CAJUN, and tell them that Cajun Cardboard sent you, and let the pros do the rest at Fanatics Marketplace. All right, guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with a special AI edition of Michael Jordan top 5 cards of all time. I don't want to waste any time. This is a pretty funny little video that we're going to check out. It is all about GPT, and I was just curious because I've run some other lists and they have some pretty hilarious results. But I searched exactly word for word, what are the 5 best Michael Jordan basketball cards? And this is the 5 cards that GPT, our very own artificial intelligence, spit out. I hope you're sitting down and buckled up for card number 5. The 5th greatest Michael Jordan card in the world is none other than the 1996 Upper Deck Holoview Heroes. The card is notable for its unique holographic design and is part of a limited edition set. The visual effect of the card adds to its allure. And here you go. This is it. The 5th greatest Michael Jordan card ever printed. Again, you guys who know me know I'm being sarcastic. Great card. Phenomenal card. It is in PSA 10 condition. It is a $125 card. No, it last sold for $125. It sold for $420 in the year 2022. It is been graded almost a little over 900 times. Shocking that this would find its way in the top 5 Jordan cards of all time. There are 99 PSA 10s out there, and I think I am the lucky owner of one of these absolutely mesmerizing, incredible, unmatched Holoview Heroes. Again, great card. Probably not going to be number 5 on most people's list of top 5 Michael Jordan basketball cards. All right, GPT, what do you have next? Can you possibly top the Upper Deck Holoview Heroes? What could possibly be better than the 96 base Holoview Heroes? Let's see. 1993 Ultra Scoring Kings #1 Jordan. All right, well, I can get with that. It did not make tier 1 on my Cajun Cardboard Michael Jordan hierarchy, but it was not for a lack of demand. It was for, a high print run and being easily attainable. If it was just based on aesthetics, this might be. Let me know what you think in the comments. If it was just based on aesthetics, ChatGPT may have this one right as a top 5 Jordan card of all time. That ChatGPT tells us this card is known for its iconic design and depiction of Jordan in midair. This card is celebrated for its visual appeal and limited production. Well, you got a half of it right. It is very visually appealing. Limited production, I'm not going to get with that right now because there's plenty of these out there. Here's an okay picture of a PSA 10. I just did a video recently a little reel video where I had a chance to hold my PSA 10 in hand in Cleveland at the Fanatics Collect booth at the National, and that reel got bazillions and zillions of views, and it was just me twirling the card around. I just never get to see these things in hand, in person. Really clean PSA 10 copy. It is an absolutely amazing card, and if this was based on visual appeal and demand alone, I think it might be in Jordan's top 5 cards, to be quite honest with you. But you know, when we're looking at some of the other potential top 5 cards out there, the Scoring Kings is probably not there. As far as limited production, it's been graded over 4,000 times, so ChatGPT swings and misses again. That's card number 4 on the list. Card number 3 on the list. What's going on here? Now we're talking. Okay, so the 1997 Upper Deck game jersey, GJ1 Michael Jordan. This card features a piece of game-worn jersey and is part of a series that highlights Jordan's on-court achievements. It's a significant card for memorabilia collectors. Yes, it's an important card for card collectors. Yes, it is an important card for memorabilia collectors. Yes, it is Michael Jordan's first game-worn jersey, and yes, here is the card right here. This one is pretty valuable, and in PSA 10, it's a pop 4. The card last sold for $12,000 in 2018. That should give you some idea of how rare the card is. Here is the all-time chart. Only 5 sales ever of this Pop 4 PSA 10. This is what Card Ladder thinks the card may be worth today, $75,000. If a PSA 10 copy of this first ever Jordan game-used jersey card, game-worn jersey card, pops on a public platform, it would be interesting. What do you guys think that ChatGPT's number 3 card all-time would sell for on a public auction setting right now? I think it would do humongous numbers. Of course, Card Ladder has a very low confidence meter of 1 bar on here because the damn thing hadn't sold in 6 years. I wonder if there's a PSA 9 out here that sold in 2023. A PSA 9 sold for $25,000. So I am guessing a PSA 10 would push 6 figures. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Over or under PSA 10 game jersey selling for $100,000. Yes or no? There's the card. So ChatGPT is getting better, right? Started off extremely rocky with a not even a top 500 Jordan card, probably, quite possibly. Then jumps into, the Scoring Kings, which, it can be argued is a really, really relevant, probably the most foundational card for any 90s Michael Jordan insert collector would be the 93 Scoring Kings in one grade or another, or raw, and for that matter. That would probably be the foundational card that most 90s collectors would say, I would start my collection here. Maybe the 92 Beam Team, but probably the 93 Scoring Kings, just because it's so in demand and it's so important. And then ChatGPT starts to get a little traction here. You're starting to get me back, ChatGPT, after your horrific rocky start. The Jordan game jersey is a big card. This card I don't own because I don't collect jerseys or autograph cards of Jordan yet. So we're interested, though, in what is number 3 on the list. Let's see. Well, it's the 1985 Nike promo Michael Jordan card. Interesting. ChatGPT goes outside the box, reaches into the Nike promo set, and selects the 1985 Nike promo Jordan card. This card was issued as part of a promotional set by Nike and is notable for its rarity and early appearance of Jordan in his Bulls uniform. It's highly sought after by collectors. Thanks for the extra sentence. Thank you. Yes, it is. No mention of the fact that it's the Jumpman symbol, for God's sakes, and it's got the original Air Jordan up there in the top left of the card. Here's the card that ChatGPT is talking about. I wish I could turn it horizontal. There's probably a way to do that, but I'm in Louisiana, and I'm a 50-year-old Cajun, so I can't do it. But that's the Nike promo card. Again, not the rarest card in the world. The PSA 10 has been on a wild ride. There are people out there who paid $66,000 for this card at one point. Now the card's worth about 10 in a PSA 10 copy. So big card, second greatest Michael Jordan card ever? Probably not. And then this is no surprise, and I promise you this is not a political agenda of mine. You guys know where I stand on the true rookie Jordan card, and I'll give you a hint. It's going to be one of the true Jordan rookie cards. Which one is it going to be? Who does ChatGPT side with? Does he side with the Cajun Army, or does he side with the Star Collectors? Well, ChatGPT got it right. They go with the 1986 Fleer number 57 Michael Jordan rookie card. This card is arguably, not even, the most famous Jordan card and is often considered the cornerstone of any Jordan collection. ChatGPT got something right. It features a young Jordan in his rookie year and is highly prized in mint or gem mint condition. They got it right. Okay, ChatGPT, 1 for 5 ain't bad, right? We'll give you a little bit of credit for the game jersey auto, but I think ChatGPT got this one right. There's an argument out there for the green PMG, the green credentials, the red PMG. There's a million other options out there, but at least they threw a tier 1 card into the top 5 list. And so, again, this is a great card. We've talked about it too much, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this. This has got a funny little history as well. Over the last 3 months, it looks ugly. Over the last 6 months, it looks fine. Over the last 1 year, it looks okay. It's fine. It sounds like we found the saturation point between 180 and 220 for the 1986 Fleer MJ True rookie card. Don't flame me, star collectors. It's not my list. It's ChatGPT. I just thought this would be a funny little exercise for you guys out there. If you had to make a real list, if you had to make your real top 5, let's see, let me read it again. My search was, what are the 5 best, no indication of best looking, most valuable, rarest, most sought after, most, difficult to obtain, the 5 best Michael Jordan basketball cards. Which 5 cards would be on your list? That's the question. I don't have a list in the top of my head. It probably would have been nice to follow up ChatGPT's list with mine. I know the green PMG would be in there. I know the green credentials would be in there. And then I would probably go PMG, PMG, PMG. That's probably what my list would be. Again, I'm throwing out the masterpiece one of ones, which Nat Turner has sort of confiscated and put into his PSA Collectors Universe dungeon, which nobody gets to see. So I'm throwing out the one-on-one masterpieces. I'm throwing out, some of that stuff, and I'm sticking to the 90s inserts and parallels. But I would probably go green PMG, green credentials. Then I would go red PMG. Then I would go championship PMG. Then I would go 98 PMG. That's just my personal list. I'm interested to know what you guys would have on your top 5 Michael Jordan basketball cards of all time. Thank you guys, as always, for watching the videos. Keep collecting. If you do not mind, take 2 seconds. Hit the subscribe button before you move on to the next video. I've got some other great videos that you're about to see on this end screen, but if you could hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and for God's sake, share my content. If you're watching my content consistently and you are a subscriber, A, thank you. B, do me a favor. Just click share channel, send that link to somebody else and say, hey, there's this guy down in Louisiana, of all places, that talks about 90s basketball cards a lot, and NBA basketball a lot, and fantasy basketball, and just all things having to do with the hobby. You may want to check him out. He talks fast, he talks funny, he talks loud, but he's a little bit transparent and pretty damn consistent. The most consistent content creator in the basketball card hobby without any hesitation. Maybe not the best, but certainly the most consistent. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.